Hey, hello? Anybody there? It's your boy Black Pedro. Looks like I'll be popping in all day by myself, man. I don't know what's up with Shang. He ain't here. He didn't answer his phone. I hope he's all right. Thoughts and prayers, as they say. Much safety to that brother. But we're gonna Dro Solo edition. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know the whole Dro Solo vibe. You know how we do. Get your drink. I don't even have no drink with me right now. Shit. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Savage AF is the show. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. I'm Black Pedro. I don't know. Comedian Shang is not here with us today. Shang, don't know. I hope he's all good. Send out them good vibes, y'all. Make sure he's all good. But we, whether it's just me or he or both of us, Savage AF is here for you Monday through Friday, live on YouTube and Facebook at the same Guatdamped time. That's 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you ever miss us live, oh shit, now I gotta do all the goddamn technical shit. If you ever miss us live, you're a crack junkie. Okay, you sell your body behind Dairy Queens. Okay, if you want to turn your life around, stop missing us live. But if you can't do that, shit comes up. Follow the YouTube page. Wait. There we want to go that way. See, right there on YouTube. YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld. We have all of the episodes archived there for you on the tubage of Ubage. We are also available for you on the Meta Book Face World Place, Facebook, I think they call it still. Savage A.F. Savage A.F. That's the page you want to find. That's how we do it, y'all. We that's how we get it in, man. But when you visit any of those places, make sure that you're not just like staring at shit like some weirdo. You know what I mean? Get active. It's not that hard. Just subscribe. Click the button. All right, do this. You gotta like stuff, man. Get in there and touch it. If you got a touch screen or whatever, click on stuff when you get to the YouTube page. Tap in, as they say. Tap in. Oh man, I see y'all building in the building. I appreciate y'all being here with me. My co-host isn't. Again, hoping he's all good, man. I had no warning about this today, but I see y'all with me. Y'all ride with me. Nicole H, Breezy JJ's, Bronda, Maya's here. Damani Jones is in it. Rain of Love. No Other Miranda. I see y'all, man. Queen B is here. Go ahead, man. Treehead. Is that Pam Knox done changed their name to Treehead? Is that a weed reference, or you just a nature buff? Talk to me, Treehead. What you out here doing? Yeah, he's MIA today, Tree. I don't know what's up with that, but again, hoping that all is well and that he's, falling asleep on top of some hooker at an East Side motel. Facebook user, I think that's Jeff Keller, man. What up, boy? What up, bruh? What else we got for you, man? Lifelines for comedians. Okay, I don't know if you guys realize this, but every 7 seconds, a comedian yells, "What the fuck?" because they don't have the following that they want on the IG. You see it right here. Some people call it IG. I call it the IG. Instagram, man. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro. Make sure you follow comedian Shang. All right, SHANG. There's a G at the end. Okay. Okay, Treehead, she had to change her name. It's a hair reference. A kid called her that and it stuck. That's why sometimes it's okay to kick a child in the chest. Just calling you out your name like that. Goddamn kids. All right, well, Treehead is in the building. Y'all know her. Miss Avherb is here, our Minister of Defense. She says Shang owes some people some money, and well, it's caught up to him. Well, hey man, it's hard out there for me. You can't lay down all these bets. I had been trying to tell him. Uh, Nicole H said Shank, aka Uncle Stabby. See, now you're gonna have people looking up comedian Shank, and then it's gonna go to some violent scene at some comedy club in Georgia. Queen Bee with random information. Children have germs. Yep. That's why you got to wipe them down every day. Serious Jest is in the building. Yo. What up, Noop? All right, man. Well, there's only so much bullshit I can do by myself. You know what I'm saying? Are we 5 minutes in yet? Oh, yeah, we're in it. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. I don't know. Do we explain this to you? The algorithm, Al Gore's rhythm, somehow they say that if you cuss too early, if you drop F-bombs within the first 5 minutes, it fucks with Al Gore's rhythm, and then he can't dance like Carlton anymore. But that's what it is, man. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. That's our motto. I'm your boy Black Pedro, holding it down. Dro Solo edition. You know what? I should hit up Disney Plus, man, because I should have my own show. Han Solo, Dro Solo, Droby-Wan Kenobi. I could do this, man. Droda. That sounds about right. See what happens when y'all leave me by myself, man? Just talking random shit. Oh, Queen Bee, she said my son's friend's birthday party made her sick last week. Well, baby, I hope you get well soon, okay? And yes, you know them children's is dirty. Nobody wants to talk about it. It was the kids spreading the pandemic thing with all that, and they touch and lick everything. 4 days until Queen Bee's birthday, y'all. Get your money out. All right. You know what it is, man. Savage AF. Let's get into it today. I got your daily run up for you. All by my lonesome. Dro Solo. What you talking about, Breezy? I need constant supervision. What you mean? I'll be fine by myself. Just fine. I'm not wearing pants. All right, man. It is Wednesday. Hump Day. July 27th, 2022 in the time-space continuum. You know what this is, man. We're not going to end with a Shangry today because that nigga ain't here. But we will end with a Black Pedro pop-in. Y'all know I'm not a religious man, but I will tell you one thing. God don't like flashy. We're going to talk about it. Before we get into that, though, we do have a very critical question. This one, actually, I need to answer to because, sometimes motherfuckers say what is just rhetorical. But Vabbing, are you up on it? Vabbing? We'll talk about it. Let's get into it. But before we get into that, I don't know if you guys are watching. You can't now, but there's a new one, the Zero America Network. Ha! OAN, One America Network. See what I did? They got dropped by a cable provider, so they're basically defunct at this point. Let's talk about it. But before we get into it, again, it is Wednesday, July 27, 2022. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. Savage AF, Black Pedro, minus comedian Shang today. It's all good. We Dro Solo in. Best advice I ever got during the pandemic: eat your neighbor. If you follow this show at all, you know that's the only quote from this guy I'll ever give. You see him. He looks like a deranged, half-shaven albino ape. Alex Jones. Conservative conspiracy theorist. In general, he's I think clinically what you might call batshit crazy. During the pandemic, he went on some rant about, if it came down to it and his daughters were starving, he would eat his neighbor. Which just seems like a radical step rather than like starting like a tomato garden or something like that. You know what I mean? Buy some MREs or some shit. But shit hits the fan. Step number one for Alex Jones is eat his neighbor. Okay. Well, in addition to other crazy shit, one of the big things he was on is he's one of these Sandy Hook conspiracy theorists, right? One of the guys who thinks that the school shooting, one of the worst school shootings we've ever had, many very young children, much like Uvalde, Texas, perished at the hands of a batshit crazy gunman. Somebody who shouldn't have had one. But Alex Jones is one of these people who was denying it. And not just that, but actually defaming some of the parents who had lost their children. And one set of those parents, they're fucking suing Alex Jones, I think, for $150 million. Yeah, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Okay. Not only is it just crazy to like deny an event like that and to think that somebody would fake or false flag a school shooting, for what purpose, I really don't know. But, to think like that, you already probably licked the inside of things. I don't know. I couldn't even think of anything. Just that you're a licker. You lick things that you're not supposed to lick. It's just a mental deficiency. So to think that way is one thing, but then to actually go out and attack people who lost their child, man, listen, I am childless out here because Miss Adverb won't pay these goddamn bills. But if I had a child and lost them tragically like that, and then some fuckstick shaven monkey was out here, calling me out saying I'm lying during that time of grief. Yeah, bro. Again, I'm not a religious man, so we're going hamburger on his head. But these parents took the legal route. They're taking them to court for defamation. I hope they get this nigga for everything. I hope they get to eat his kids. You know what I'm saying? He's just such a piece of shit. So, me, I'm a big believer in the fact that there is no such thing as free speech. It doesn't exist, man. You can say whatever you want to. Y'all heard me say this before. You can talk that talk, whether you can walk it or not. You can say what you want to. But there are things out here that will cost you. And I am so hoping and praying that this ends up costing Alex Jones $150 million. Because here's the thing. This isn't one of these, this isn't like a gray area thing. Like the man, he's been out in public for years now, defaming these parents, talking this shit out loud. So it's not like, oh, I wasn't defamed. No, we've all seen and heard you do it. So that's not even in question, right? That is not even a question. The question is not, was Alex Jones saying these things, right? It's really at this point, how much should it cost him? And all you free speech motherfuckers, man, shut the fuck up with that free speech stuff. Shut up. Nobody really has the right to do that. You do not have the right to berate, defame, attack grieving parents. You just don't, right? Like we've seen Marjorie Taylor Greene do it, chasing one of the Parkland kids. Was his name David Hogue? Chasing him down the street like a deranged witch. And your little dog too. It's just like, what the fuck? Attacking these kids that survived shootings, all because they can't just balls up and get some responsible gun legislature on the, you know what I mean? It's taking too much money from these goddamn Smith and Wessons and shits. And yeah, man, it's yeah, that free speech shit that shit ain't right. You do not have the right to come at people like that. And if you do, I believe you have the right to lose your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Dentures, here we come. What's that shit called? Polydent? You better get some super glue on that motherfucker, because man, I'm most likely gonna remove molars from your face. Um, so yeah, man, all you free speechers, you First Amendmenters, whatever. Oh, and by the way, you know that what's his face? Alex Jones, he walked into court the first day with like tape over his mouth, and it said something like protect 1A or some shit, like protect the First Amendment. Nah, bro. And that tape ain't gonna save your teeth either. You're gonna need you're gonna need that tape to hold your teeth back in your mouth. If you ever come in, fix or dent. Thank you, Rain of Love. Fix or dent and forget it. Miss Adverb's right. MTG, Marjorie Silverback, Taylor Green. She is missing, I think, several chromosomes. Yeah, like chromosomes. Maya Baker, you're right, as usual. Free speech has consequences. And that's why I say it's not free. You know what I'm saying? If it has consequences, it ain't free. It's going to cost you something, right? That's just speech. Speech if you want to. Mm-hmm. You're going to be eating soup. Eating soup, y'all. So, yeah, let's keep our eyes on this. But I am truly, truly hoping and praying that Alex Jones is convicted of this and ends up having to pay out the ass monger. And then I hope the only thing he can afford to eat food wise is his neighbor. By the way, if I'm a member of that HOA, we having a meeting about that motherfucker. Like, yeah, the dude over at 3232, motherfucker said he was gonna eat us. Can we get him the fuck up out the neighborhood, out this cul-de-sac? So yeah, pay that money, Alex Jones. Eat your neighbor, dog. Or in this case, eat your words. This is some fucked up shit, man. Denying school shootings, attacking the parents, and then you want to hide behind the First Amendment. Shut your ass up. Another First Amendment issue. I'm gonna kind of speed through this one today because again, you know, I don't thoroughly enjoy this video diary shit. Just, you know, feel like a dude can't afford therapy, so I'm just talking to my computer. Play this back and just see how stupid I look. But another First Amendment issue here. Wait, Raina said, I thought he apologized, though. Oh, I know. I didn't hear anything about apologies from him, Alex Jones, that is. But even if he did, too late now, motherfucker. You don't be apologizing after you get hit with the lawsuit. Duh, bitch. Another First Amendment issue. OAN. One America Network. Or One America News Network. I think it might officially be OANN. One America News Network, or another way I like to express it is, you know, people who watch that are only assholes. Nah, nigga. I just made that up, guys. But you know it. They're like, you know, OAN is like if Fox News went from being a cokehead to a methamphetamine addict, right? Like OAN is actually lives in the trailer park, right? Whereas Fox News is just a little country. OAN has no teeth. OAN whittles wood and sits in a rocking chair and has a little bit of straw hanging out their mouth. And they chew everything like this. That's OAN. But a dang don't dang. They are banjo specialists. OAN they are. The only Anglo network. There you go, Miss Adverb. Keep writing. I like it. Maya says OAN is Fox News on steroids. I think we get it, right? Uh-oh, wait. Treehead's got an update. She said, I saw bitch ass Alex Jones one day downtown Seattle. The next day I read someone threw coffee on him. Must have been right after I saw him. Hell yeah. Now, I'm not saying going out and assaulting these people just because you hate them. But if he was talking shit to me about kids that I had lost, oh, bruh, yeah, more than coffee getting spilled that day. But Treehead asked, what played on LAN news? And, if you think Fox is fake news, which it is, OAN is like the land of make-believe. Just get on the trolley, baby. Ding, 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 ding. It is trolley town. So that being said, OAN was this extremely fake news conspiracy theorist, election denier, Trump supporting outlet. Okay. But, much like Alex Jones, they so like and just like Fox News as well, OAN was going after and defaming these voting machine companies like what are they called? What's the one that's suing Fox? Oh, the voting machine. Sorry, the name's escaping me. Throw it out there if you can remember. But yeah. Oh, it almost came to me. But anyways, basically spreading lies about legitimate companies that were running the voting machines and other areas of the election process. And here's the thing about this free speech stuff. It's like, you're not really free to just lie. That's not what free speech is really about. Like just having a airspace, a broadcast space where you can just tell bold face lies, right? So that being said, all the shit OAN talked, all the bullshit they put out there, yeah, they're getting their asses sued left and right by companies and people, and So that being said, they probably being run out of somebody's trailer. They out of money, bro. They getting hurt, and on top of all of that, the cable carriers are like, you know what? Why are we doing this? Why are we carrying these motherfuckers? Get the fuck out of here. Which should have been done. And I don't know why everybody doesn't do that with Fox News as well. Keep the rest of Fox. The Simpsons, sure. FX, Sons of Anarchy, whatever. Yeah, Better Call Saul. You better. But Fox News? Dominion, thank you, Phenom. I knew it was a D, I just couldn't. But Dominion Voting Systems and Smartmatic. Yeah, these are the entities that are suing OAN, suing Fox for the lies. These are legitimate companies running legitimate businesses. Okay. Thank you, T, for the Dominion as well. So yeah, it's just one of those things, man. You can't just go out there and talk all that shit and then be like, whoa, it's all right with just free speech. No, motherfucker, you lying. You got all these cracker orc monkeys climbing walls at the Capitol off of your bullshit. Sirius Just says Fox News and Fox are different companies now, he thinks. Either way, man. Yeah, I'm saying you ain't got to get rid of all the Foxes, whether they're in the same. What do Foxes run in packs? I don't know. Even if they're not in the same pack, you could keep the Simpsons Fox, but the Fox News, dead that shit, bro. As a journalistic outlet, they're illegitimate, right? They're not presenting news properly, information properly. And I get it. CNN, they have personalities. MSNBC, they have personalities that present, their thoughts and ideas, but it's largely based on facts. It has a slant, sure. They present more liberal voices or centrist voices. especially when Fox News says it's fair and balanced. My bitch, please. You about as balanced as a drunk on a tightrope. Miss Adverb is watching baseball. I need you to focus, okay? Your team stinks. Go Tigers. We beat the Padres today, by the way. You're welcome. Anyways, man. Miss Adverb watches Bob's Burger. Okay. Well, you know, we all have our reasons. You can fucks with Fox, or you can't fucks with Fox News. Or OAN at this point, because you can't even watch that shit. They are so bad, they got booted off TV. Just off of airwaves, nigga. They got kicked off a satellite. OAN was so bad. I don't know if y'all remember during like the lockdown portion of the pandemic, you know, watching these news conferences every day, press conferences. All the other news outlets had a seat. And then it'd be the one fucking olive oil looking bitch in the back of the room that they wouldn't even give a seat to. I think somebody else got them in there. Like she knows the cook in the kitchen or some shit. But they weren't really even officially given any love in the White House press room. You know what I mean? So that's just how officially bad they were. All right, Serious Jess with a informational update here. Appreciate that, bro. Rupert Murdoch, who, by the way, is, you know, like an evil Willy Wonka. You know what I mean? Just it's too many resources, too much time. Fucked up person. Rupert Murdoch owns Fox News, but sold most of Fox's movie studio, FX, and National Geographic networks, and his stake in Star India to Disney for $71.3 billion in March of 2019. God damn it. When we have a budget, Serious Jess, you're on a research team. Fuck it. You've got a job. I just don't have a company for you to work for yet. But we're getting there. And yeah, he does kind of look like a Wild Wild West villain or whatever. I'm with you on that. Miss Adverb, you watch yourself. Calling me an evil Willy Wonka, first of all. Although in high school, my nickname was Chocolate Factory. All right. So yeah, man. Fuck OAN, fuck Fox, but you know, shit like this has to happen, man. I'm not like if Fox News was actually fair and balanced and just wanted to present the conservative side of things, fine. But we know that good and goddamn well that's not what they do. They lie. OAN was lying, and that's why they got their motherfucking cord yanked. Like, let's wrap this up, guys. So that makes me happy. You know, I really like when we start to crack down on crackers, you know, or as I call it, cracker down. When we cracker down on these motherfuckers, I feel better. Maya Baker says he looks like the Bond villain in the first one with Pierce Brosnan. No, actually, I think you're thinking about maybe the second or third Brosnan movie, Tomorrow Never Dies. I think he looks more like that dude. I can't remember his name. Cracker down. All right, we got a new hashtag, everybody. Let's latch onto it. Okay, let's make it happen, guys. Let's cracker down on these monkeys. But that's it. That's a bit of good news for today. Is that at least there's one less deceptive, lying, hoe-ass, honky outlet for these goddamn Mountain Billy Goat-minded hicks to latch onto. And that's all we can hope for. It's a better America. Zero America Network. All right, y'all, man. We're going to keep it pushing. And when I say we, I mean me and the voices in my head. And as we do, right, it's time to get to that critical question. Pull out your pens and paper, kids. It's a pop quiz.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, all right. I know I'm getting old because you kids are. I don't know what the hell y'all are doing. I really don't. Have we heard of this thing called vaping? Vabbing? I think it's a vaping, not vaping, which is really fucking annoying as well. But it's like, why would you want to inhale cotton candy? And uh, the motherfuckers in LA after the pandemic and shit. Now they just be vaping in restaurants and indoors and shit. I'm like, yo, this shit ain't this shit ain't even legal. You see the sign? It says no vaping there. They can't see it because there's so much of that goddamn mist in the air. All right. Yeah, I do get older, but the girls, they stay the same age. All right, man. I didn't want to say younger because that sounds creepy to say. Come on. I'm a gentleman. All right, so vaping with a B, two B's. Apparently it's centuries old, age old practice. It's seems to be coming back into popularity. Vaping is, ladies, listen up, fellas too, pay attention. It's when you take, and like I said, I'm a gentleman, so pardon my language, but it's when you take your pussy juice. All right, ladies, or as I like to call it, your coochie stew. Okay? When you take these two fingers and dip it into your coochie stew, swirl it around like this. Go around the other way too. Get all the stew you can. And then you apply it like perfume. Let's go back over that. So, ladies, take these two fingers, the index and the middle finger, and dip it into your coochie stew. Okay, swirl it, get some good stew in there. Then they say put it here, right? Your little pressure point, the ears right there, and then on your wrist, and do like this. Okay, and now voila, you are a walking pheromone magnet, and apparently it's supposed to drive us fellas wild. When you put the coochie stew behind your ear. Now, Miss Adverb, I would agree that it's a white thing, but I saw a couple videos, and there was like a couple of sisters who tried it out. So I don't really. And if it's really that old and civilization started in Akafra, then we just probably doing it. But Damani Jones, I wish I was lying, dog. I wish I was lying. I'm seeing it. Go look it up. But apparently, women are out here vaping. Just coochie stew on the neck, a little on the wrist, and you got yourself a man. Anybody ever watch Arrested Development? There was an episode with Carl Weathers on it. And he's like, no, don't throw that away. You add some water to that, some tomatoes, some onion. Now you got yourself a stew. Ladies, I know you got that stew. So let's just talk about how it's stewing. Let's talk about what it's stew. All right, now, based on my experience, I would say that not every woman's stew qualifies for vaping. The videos I saw did mention that you should get it at the peak of cleanliness. Okay, don't hit them with the Red Lobster. Yeah, that Joe's Crab Shack dumpster in the middle of August. Woo! Don't hit them with that stew. Ooh, no. We need that that Massengill stew. Okay, Summer's Eve. Hit them with that, ladies. Yeah, don't hit them with that off week. Hey, because Serious jest, dog. I'm definitely not doing this. He said the guy's version is massage jizz into your beard. Now, see, I was just gonna say, would my ball sweat attract you ladies as much? You know what I'm saying? If I started to dab a little bit of taint, just a little bit of taint spray, is that gonna get you running, ladies? Is that gonna get you in the house? Just, I'm not rubbing my own jizz in my beard, and definitely nobody else's. So that just ain't gonna work. I got enough grays as it is. I don't need no more white in my beard. But you're right though. That it is Savage AF is the show. So I mean, we can handle it. All right, but I'm gonna pull back on that and just go with taint juice, ball sweat, dick cheese. For all you any uncircumcised guys out there, it's called schmegma. My high school health teacher, just that word always stuck with me because her name was Miss Doherty, and she honestly looked like Mr. Burns. And I said it right. She looked like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Excellent. But she was one of those people that talk like this. And I never forget the day when she explained schmegma to us. She was it's in there, dog. I was 16. I was too young. But she was like, for uncircumcised penises, schmegma is a cheesy-like substance that builds up under the foreskin. I was just like, shit. And I usually took health right after lunch. So that it's a cheesy-like substance. I was like, but that's how Miss Doherty talked. Now Treehead says balls don't smell as nice as vagina. Sorry, guys. Treehead, I'm gonna have to invite you to come smell my balls, girl. Okay, we summer fresh over here. That's right. Yeah. They call me Breezy Peasy down here. Okay. Yeah. No, I let them breathe, girl. I air dry mines. That's right. And then you gotta and sometimes you gotta powder the balls. You get under and you do the fluff and huff. So yeah, Treehead. I'm this is an open invitation, and this goes to all the ladies. If you want to smell my balls for comparison's sake, we can do it. But not all vaginas smell great either, Treehead. And and I don't mean this personally, but you've been in some locker room with some girls after the volleyball at gym. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of them came with the Long John Silvers, didn't they? Yeah, with them hush puppies, didn't they? Yeah. We've all been there. I ain't even gonna lie, man. The first girl I was ever with, lost my virginity at 16. I did what pornos taught me to do. That's how most guys learn how to have sex. I broke into my stepfather's porno collection, figured out a few things. I dipped before I dipped my stick into it, and I was fully protected back then. But I dipped into her stew, into the stew pot, right? And then when I went to go, and then I inserted, and then I had my hands up here, and while we was fucking, I was like, "What the fuck is that smell?" And when I was finished, I went to the bathroom. And was like, "Ooh, shit!" I was just like, "Is this what?" Because it was my first coochie. I went from like first base to grand slam. So, and when I came back to home plate, I was like, "Yo, I didn't know salmon was on the menu," but so I learned that very quickly. This guy graphic, I wasn't expecting to go there, but whatever. Savage AF, right? White Jest, Jizzbeard. Treehead said, "I've ran into some unsavory vag once." You panicked. I know, girl. Yeah, and it's tough. It was my first one. It was not a great impression, ladies, of pussy, of vaginal representation. It wasn't. It wasn't. So now I'm cautious. When in that region, you might catch me just trying to get a little. I might if you catch me between your legs wafting, ladies, like this. I'm just trying to see what you're working with, girl. Okay. Seeing if you're coming with Summer's Eve or that that dry creek. Yeah, man. So let's just go back over the vaping rules. Wait, Phenom, what she got to say? She always got some good verbs. I understand they are trying to attract with natural pheromones, but it seems desperate. Holler at them, sister. I say just mix your own signature essential oil perfume, babe. I don't care if it's oils or goddamn Dior or whatever. Whatever Charlize Theron is selling, you buy that shit. Okay, listen. I'm a man, and I've dealt with some dirty vagina before anyway. So It don't take much for us, ladies. You really don't have to do too much. Maybe to keep us, yeah, but not initially. I mean, you don't really have to waft your vagina around in the air. And then how do you target that, right? Because like if every nigga at the 7-Eleven can smell you, whoa, all right? Now you got a pack of horny hot dog motherfuckers with them little pizza bites chasing your ass up and down the street, right? How do you target your vaginals, your vaginal secretions? How do you make sure it hits the right nostril at the right time? You can't. See, be careful with it. The vagina is very powerful. I admit that. Okay, I've done some dumb shit for it, right? Giving up pieces of myself just for a slice of that pie. Mm-hmm. It's a powerful weapon you're wielding, ladies. I wouldn't just go wafting it in the air any old where, okay? I don't even think vaping should be, if it happens at all, it can't be a daily practice, right? Because first of all, every day you ain't right. But second of all, I mean, what you out here trying to trap dick every day? What about your job? You gonna go pick up your kids from school with coochie stew on your wrists? You think the kids can't smell that? Huh? Little boys going through puberty? Do you know what that's like? To have a rock hard dick for 7 hours straight and nowhere to put it? That's evil, ladies. Don't do that. Because now once you pull them in with this coochie stew, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with the stew? You gotta pass out some spoons, girl. Let some niggas eat. Because they done smelled it. They in the kitchen is hot. Yeah. All right, man. What are y'all talking about out here? Treehead says, I feel like you can attract with pheromones without smearing pussy juice on your skin. I mean, if we not making sense, tell me. Okay? Tell me. Well, Phenom said they're a little desperate for it. I'm like, girl, once you in your own stew here, from here to here, you're not supposed to do ass to mouth. You're definitely not supposed to do vag to neck. Okay? You're not supposed to go from twat to wrist. Like that it really don't make sense. Because now I see it's going to a whole other ridiculous place. Okay? But why not just bottle coochie stew? Huh? Yeah. Why not atomize that? Because I'll admit some of y'all got good stew out there. Some of y'all stew is fan-fucking-tastic, okay? What's that, your grandma recipe? Woo! Stir that up and put it in a bowl. That's right. Uh-huh. So, yeah, man. Man, this is... So I'm taking it from the response here that none of the ladies out here are vabbing. Vaping. I don't even know how to say the goddamn word. Ooh, Mr. Adverb got jambalaya cooking right now. Okay. What's the level of spice, huh? What we talking about? Earn the burn, or is it just flavor? You hitting them with that ghost pepper? What you doing, girl? You nasty woman. Send me a picture. Again, that invitation to sniff my balls is still open, ladies. If we want to do comparative blind sniffs or whatever, I'll get it right up to your nose, girl. Don't worry. Tree has said Gwyneth Paltrow is responsible for all this nonsense. I'm not. I don't. I don't know how. I don't know where it started, but Serious Jess, you think it rhymes with dabbing? Vabbing? Makes sense. All right, man. So that's the latest trend. That's your motherfucker say what today. But when I saw that story, when I saw these videos, I all by myself at home, I went,
motherfucker say what? Yeah.
But ladies, understand that if you catch me sniffing behind your ears, your wrists, I'm just looking for some stew. I'll bring my own bowl. All right, man. I'm going to keep it pushing. I finally learned to stop saying we when I'm alone. I forgot to bring in a picture of this next guy. Shit. Anyways, we'll just get through it anyways. And as we do, We're going to do it like this. Hey, hey, hey. It's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, 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 with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. All right, man. Let me see if I can pull one in real quick of this dude. Right quick, man. But, you know, like I've said, guys, let me see here. That works. Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. I got it for y'all. It's coming. Hold your horses, God damn it. You see I'm by myself, working hard. Now, y'all know that I am not a religious man, if you know me at all. If you watch the show, you've seen me say and do many heathenish things that if there were a hell, I would definitely be headed for. But although I am not religious, where is it now? Oh, here we go. Although I am not religious, I do know that God does not like flashy. How do I know this? Because this nigga got robbed on a live stream. He's the bishop of some church in Brooklyn. I don't need to know his name or any shit like that. I don't give a fuck. I hate these mega preacher, super rich motherfuckers. But anyways, this motherfucker got robbed on live in the middle of a service. I think 3 gunmen came into the church and stole. Can we talk about this now? I want you to turn up the volume to make sure that you hear this right. They stole off of him and his wife $1 million worth of jewelry. Nigga, say it with me. Yo bishop in Brooklyn and his wife were wearing a combined $1 million worth of jewelry. Do you know what you could do with $1 million in Brooklyn? You could get a studio for 3 months, okay? Somebody could live somewhere for 3 months off $1 million in Brooklyn. New York's expensive. That's my point. But they took his rings and things. They took chains off of him. In the process, they even ripped his collar off, which I'm not sure he deserves anyways. And if you watch this little explanation video that this still is from, you know, he's because you know the issue. He knows it. He's like, it's not about me wearing $1 million worth of jewelry. It's about me working hard and being able to purchase whatever I want. Shut your ungodly ass up, nigga. Oh, God. I wish there was a God just so he could punish your ass. I wish the devil was real so he could sit on your motherfucking face and fart fire into your eyelids, nigga. A bishop with $1 million worth of jewelry. He got Rolexes. He drives a Rolls Royce. Nicole H said they didn't rob anybody else set up. Well, also, another layer to this story is, I guess, a day or two before, this bishop was flossing on the social medias with all his jewelry on and everything, flexing for the world, flexing for the Lord. And, you know, hungry niggas in Brooklyn saw that, was like, nah, we got to get this nigga. We got to get this nigga. That's some Detroit shit too. Like, that's how Detroit gets down. They see you living good, niggas will be like, nah, we got to teach him a lesson. Come around here all happy. Serious Jess says, and now he's going to get the church to donate a bunch while collecting insurance money and the jewelry return from the people he hired to rob him. Man, if the scam don't go deeper, I don't know how. I'm irresponsible with money. How would you know? You ain't never gave me none. Sorry, I get upset sometimes. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Carolina Boss says he was posting all kind of stuff on social media. 110K T-Rex trikes and all. Man, I'm not a jewelry dude, man. Y'all see me. I stay out here with my naked neck. I don't need all that bling. I like to shine from the inside. I am the diamond. But that being said, Yeah, this nigga deserved to get robbed. I'm so happy he did. It actually makes me. It really did make me like joyous. You know, I felt the Lord's love when I heard this story, because and it almost, you know, established faith in God, because you see these pastors and these bishops and these turkey neck motherfuckers out here, and their suits are always so fucking corny, right? Big ass collar, nigga. The double Windsor be wide as they fucking head. I'm like, bro, who the fuck taught you how to dress? It's ridiculous, man. Niggas be dressed like fruit roll-ups and shit. I ain't fucking with y'all, man. So if you're one of those people, man, that's going to a church where your pastor pulls up and I've had conversations with people like this, go to mega churches back home in Detroit and whatnot, and they're like, well, I want my pastor to be blessed. I'm like, bitch, your heat just got turned off last week. And you putting in ties on this nigga's Rolex? The fuck is wrong with y'all? The fuck is wrong with you guys? So, sorry I ever doubted you, big dude, but thanks for taking one of them down. No, but seriously, man, I you know, it really does. You know, I don't like to see people suffer unless they deserve it. And this motherfucker deserved it. I even think a little pistol whipping could have been warranted, but whatever. But yeah. But now Jess got me thinking, like, wait, was this a setup? Did he hire somebody to rob him? Get the insurance. He definitely, you know, they definitely. Yeah. I wonder how many times the collection plate went around after that robbery. Well, it's gonna send it back on around, y'all, because the Lord, the well has run dry. Treehead says, I don't trust anyone who flashes jewelry like that. Take that ego over there, please. Thank you, man. Y'all know why people like jewelry and gold, diamonds and shit? It's because they're shiny. It's shiny. It's just pretty. That's all. Like it, you know, gold has other valuable properties about it. That's why it's like one of the most conductive metals ever. So it, you know, it ends up in wiring a lot, right? Diamonds, like the hardest gem on earth, you know, it has other properties than to make you a robbery magnet. Breezy JJ said cats like shiny things. Hello, that's what it is. Oh yeah, there we go. We haven't had a little troll in a while. Anybody want some sex chat? Looks like Vabbing.com has gotten in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and block that out. Bam, bye to that. But yeah, cats do like shiny things. I took a video the other day. One of the cats in here, every fucking day, this bitch chases the shadows on the wall. Like that. I mean, clockwork, nigga. The sun's setting in the west. It's about to come through here. This bitch gonna be staring at the wall. And she makes little like she's a weird meower. But every day she just fucking chases either shadow or light all across the room. Crows like shiny things. When did y'all niggas become National Geographic bird watching wildlife lovers? Okay, I'm with y'all. Carolina Boss says that was his fake jewelry. He still got the real ones. That's why I wish it was a little pistol whipping involved too, just to put the emphasis on it. Like, you're not living right, nigga. You're not living right. But yeah, man, if you guys are going to these churches and your pastor or your bishop is you know, landing in a helicopter made out of poor people's skin, or he's driving a Rolls Royce that, you know, with ostrich on the inside, well, fuck that, okay? Fuck that church. Fuck that pastor. Go find you. The Bible said, and surprisingly, I know some things about the Bible, right? And like my name, Pedro, it's in English is Peter. Peter was Jesus's right-hand man. My name means the rock. You know why? Because Peter was the rock upon which the church was built. Church ain't no building. It don't need no helicopter pad. Church is the people, the community, the congregation. You could do that outside. Your bishop does not need a Rolls Royce or a 17-bedroom house or a fucking pet water buffalo or whatever these niggas out here doing, man. Have your religion, have your faith, have your belief, but don't let it blind you, okay? If your bishop and his wife have $1 million worth of jewelry, something's gone wrong, okay? Need to turn to the book of Crooks. Verse 1, chapter 1. Nigga, where you get all that jewelry from? Run that. Phenom Brown says, right, opulence is not necessary on the pulpit. And the biblical scripture even has Jesus saying it's not about robes of grandeur. What would Jesus do? Well, he wouldn't make a what would Jesus do bracelet out of fucking diamonds, which is, I think, what this pastor did. But, you know, like I said, have your religion, have your faith, guys. I don't want to take that from anybody. But see clearly, too, right? Like, you got to see through some bullshit. God don't need your money. Church don't need your money. Churches don't even pay fucking taxes. Fuck you complaining for. Church need a new roof? No, church don't need no goddamn roof. Y'all could just be in the park with this golden pews and shit. Miss Adverb said the Bible wasn't in the Bible. She's smoking some good shit. Nicole H said, I dated a priest. You can't trust him. Well, Nicole H, you're not a little boy. And that's what priests like. So, ayo. Take that, Catholic Church. Anyways, man, that's your Black Pedro pop in for today. God does not like flashy. Okay. And ladies, if you're out there vaping, God don't like it fleshy either. Okay. So just keep your coochie juice and your coochie stew to yourself. And find a man the traditional way in prison. Right. Then again, going nowhere. When he come out, hold him down. Savage AF, man. That's the show for today. I did my best, goddammit. And if you don't like it, you can suck my vape. Oh shit, just got a text from Shang right on time. Oh, he thought he had let me know that he couldn't be here. Okay, so he's good. We got confirmation that Shang is good and alive and living well, living his best life. Oh, by the way, did y'all hear Lil Duval got hit by a car while he was on a four-wheeler? I just saw this nigga in the back of an ambulance. So, you know, speedy recovery to that. But Shang is okay. Just he hit me with the absent-minded professor and forgot to let me know. It's all good. As long as the brother's all right. We're going to be all right. You know why? Because we're going to be back here tomorrow with another opportunity for Shang to be here and express himself. All right? 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tomorrow. Get at us. Savage AF, man. You know, in the meantime, until tomorrow, guys, I want you to stay positive. Okay. I want you to stay focused. Right. But most importantly, I really, really would like for you to keep your coochie juice off. Keep your coochie stew off your fucking neck. Okay, guys?